Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig, and today I have a special guest to help me talk about how long cowboy boots last. This is my great Unky Jay. Come on in, great Unky Jay. You okay? You got this?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
What he said. Today I am with my great Unky Jay to talk about how long cowboy boots last. How long have you been wearing cowboy boots, great Unky Jay?
Oh, I've been wearing cowboy boots my whole life.
Wow. And do you still buy new cowboy boots when you get the chance?
I do, but I can't go to stores as often, so I use your promotion code to buy boots on yeehawcowboy.com. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, that code is available for everybody to use. Just go to yeehawcowboy.com and use the code JCM10 at checkout to get 10% off any purchase there. It's really cool. Thanks for talking about that.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Now let's talk about how long cowboy boots last.
Okay.
What's your oldest pair, great Unky Jay?
Well, my oldest pair is this one right here. It's pert near 20 years old.
Wow, that's old.
Yeah, that's nothing. I had a friend who just passed away, and he had a 50-year-old pair.
Incredible. Sorry to hear about your friend, though.
Oh, he had it coming.
Oh,
It really did.
okay. Well, I hear you have a poem that's been passed down about how long cowboy boots last.
Yeah, my grandpappy used to read it to me before he put me to bed at the farm. Yep. Every night.
Great. Would you recite it for us today?
I guess I could, but I gotta read it because the dementia's gotten to me a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay then. All right, here we go. How long a boot lasts depends on how it's built, how they're cared for, what they're weared for, and of course, who keeps them filled. But here are a few tips, whether you are in the field or on the street, that will help you keep your boots for longer on your feet. The first tip is to keep them leather lining inside, because cloth can rip and can stink while taking life in stride. But leather's tough, and it's the stuff that you want on your side when romping and stomping all the world wide. Another thing to think about is, of course, the sole. No matter what it's made of, at some point you'll get a hole. That's why a Goodyear welt is such an important trait, so you can get your old worn out soles replaced. And finally, you must clean and condition to keep them your whole life long. And that could mean every week or every month to keep them going strong. Just keep that leather healthy, and your boots will gladly serve you for 20, 30, 40, 50 years or more. Yes. Oh, wow, I haven't read it like that in years. Oh. I'm surprised I made it all the way through like I did. Like I said, that was told to me by my grandpappy, and his grandpappy before that, and his grandpappy before that. Yes, it's been in the family for generations upon generations, and now it's out there in the whole wide interwebs and the YouTubes, streaming across the oceans and the airwaves for everybody to enjoy forever, even after I'm long gone and dead. Yes.
Wow. Great poem. You know, I can't wait to pass that down to my great nephew someday. Thanks so much for sharing, great Unky J.
You're very welcome.
All right, let's sum it up.
Okay.
All right, so just like Unky J said, you want a boot that has a leather lining because the qualities of leather just make it so much more durable than cloth. Cloth will rip, and it also tends to stink a little bit more than leather will. So leather will also rip, it happens, but the chances of it doing so in similar situations as cloth isn't just as probable. So you're gonna have a much more durable inside lining if it's leather rather than cloth. Another thing that Unky J mentioned in his poem that contributes to how long a cowboy boot will last is if the outsole can be resoled. And part of the reason why cowboy boots can be resoled is because it's done with a Goodyear welt construction, which means a cobbler can take the stitches off, put a new piece of leather on or a new piece of rubber, and then sew it back on. And this can be done lots of times. Like for these boulets, I've had these soles redone 6 times. And another thing to keep in mind is also to clean and condition your boots on a regular basis. Now, like the poem said, this could mean every week or every month or maybe every quarter. It really depends on how much you wear a pair of boots. But you're gonna want to keep that leather healthy just like you would use lotion or something during the winter to keep cracks from happening on your hands and stuff. And if you don't take good care of your leather or some sort of liquid or something that gets on the leather can cause it to crack, you're gonna want to take care of it sooner rather than later. In this boot's case, I spilled gasoline on these boots and I didn't take care of it quick enough, which is why they are so cracked today. Still, this boot is about 13 years old. I've really lost track about how old this boot is, but it's between 13 and 15 years old. And even though it is cracked, I've tried to care for it as much as possible since then so the cracks don't grow. Still, you know, it is gonna grow because once you get a crack, things are gonna happen. Things are gonna get in there to cause those cracks to become more pronounced. So the best thing to do is to make sure you don't get those cracks in the first place. So those are 3 great tips to keep your boots lasting long. And just like Unky J says, you can keep your boots healthy for a very long time. I've heard of people passing down boots from generations, 50-year-old boots. It's incredible how long a good pair of boots can last you for. Thank you so much for joining me today, great Unky J. Is there anything else that you want to share with everybody out there on YouTube today?
Yes, I think everybody should subscribe to this man's channel. It's probably the best thing he's done.
Well, thanks, great Unky J, but I'm not sure that's entirely a good thing.
Well, I'm not sure it is either.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Do you want to see if you can sing the first part of that poem, Unky J?
Sure, yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay. How long a boot lasts depends on how it's built, how they're cared for, what they're wear for, and of course, who keeps them filled. But here are a few tips, whether you're in the field or on the street, that will help you keep your boots for longer on your feet.
Yeah, nicely done. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Peace.
How long a boot lasts depends on how it's built, how they're cared for, what they're wear for, and of course, who keeps them filled. But here are a few tips, whether you're in the field or on the street.